If you look at the fixtures this weekend, what is one sure fixture and where do you expect the surprise to be?
The surprise game, I feel like maybe the Chelsea versus Wolves game. You never know.
Okay.
Wolves want to get their first 2 in that game.
Okay. Then the sure fixture.
No, Arsenal to win.
Sunderland.
I just made it bet myself for 10k.
I don't know why.
10k.
I don't know why it took you so long to say that Arsenal.
10K.
I knew you were going to say Arsenal. Sunderland. Okay, let me ask you, Kelechi.
But that's my opinion. That's why.
No, of course. No, I mean, I could predict. I don't know why you wasted time to say those things because I could predict this where this guy is going to go towards. Okay, Kelechi, let me ask you one sure fixture and one shock fixture.
One sure fixture would be Tottenham United.
What's sure about that game?
Goals.
Goals, punches and bunches.
Go flow.
Yeah, go flow. Yeah.
My over. Go sure.
Okay. So shock fixture.
Shock fixture. I don't see Sunderland Arsenal. But I think a shock fixture could be Aston Villa and Bournemouth. Yeah.
What's going to shock us there?
It might not be high scoring. Might not be high scoring.
Might just be that conservative smash and grab 1-0 and everybody just locks up shop. It is week 11 games of the 2025-2026 English Premier League season. And whilst fourth place Sunderland will host Arsenal, who tops the table, is a question of the chasing pack because second place Manchester City will take on third place Liverpool. Here on Urban Football, we are previewing what should be a wonderful week in the English Premier League. Alfred, let me start with you now. Second versus third, Man City versus Liverpool. Do you care at this point? Because Arsenal is 4 points ahead and you're taking on Sunderland. Do you care what happens in the other game or is just...
Arsenal is 6 points ahead.
So Arsenal is 6 points ahead and second versus third are playing each other and Arsenal is away to Sunderland. Do you... What game do you care about the most?
I care about my game the
Arsenal's game against Sunderland.
Yeah, I care about my game the most. I feel like Arsenal should win that game against Sunderland. Although Sunderland have not lost at home this season.
Yeah.
It's the first time for everything.
Kelechi, Arsenal, Sunderland, any banana peel around the corner?
Yeah, for sure. It looks like I mean, Sunderland are a good side at home.
Yeah.
Their away form hasn't been the best, obviously, but you can tell that when they are home, they tend to grind out results. So I don't think it's any different going into the weekend. I mean, they're beating Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, they lost to United, but then again, they put in performances against Aston Villa and they're in the league. So I don't expect them to just roll over and let Arsenal...
Are you expecting them to win?
I hope they do. I'm not, but I hope they do.
Okay.
For the plots. I hope
they do. Okay. Fred, let me ask you now. Man City versus Liverpool. How would that one play out?
I feel like a draw. A
draw. Scoreline. What will be the scoreline? 4-4?
No, like 2-2.
2-2 draw.
2-2. Yeah, 2-2 type of draw.
90 score.
Yeah, but when you look at those teams now with their current form, who do you think will give Arsenal more of a chasing, Liverpool or Man City?
So I feel like both teams are I feel like it's Man City as usual. Although like Liverpool right now, we don't really know what's real. But now Liverpool are like going like 2 games in a row. That was against Madrid and Aston Villa. So you never know. So before it's a long season, so we never know who's really chasing us. But they can only chase.
Abi. Okay, all right. I can't argue against form. Okay, if I should ask you now, Man City versus Liverpool, how do you feel that game will play out?
Wow, secret question. Very interesting fixture. This guy is speaking from PTSD.
PTSD of what?
Man City.
Man City and Arsenal. Yeah. Okay, that was a draw, yes? Okay.
Years. Not even a draw. The last couple of seasons when they've been second to Man City.
Second to Man City, okay.
So, but this fixture, I expect Pep to beat Slots. So I think the chase will continue. Sure. So I think Man City victory easy.
Man City victory easy. Okay, one other fixture that would catch the eyes this weekend: Tottenham versus Manchester United. How do you think that one will swing? Man United fans were happy. They've gotten themselves. Got those couple of wins, but they were brought down to earth by that draw with Nottingham Forest. Tottenham Hotspur now. After that, no show against Chelsea. You feel they're going to turn up against Manchester United?
I mean, Spurs always have like that United pure.
Okay.
Bro, check your shoulders a bit. Caicedo could be pressing you a bit.
They always have that. They always have that United pure. So it's like, I feel like Spurs will go into the game to want to win the game.
Yeah.
They've not won the Premier League game in a minute, so they are going there to charge it with their all. Manchester United, on the other hand, they've been solid, so but
It looks like a game they can win.
it looks like a game
If
anybody
can
win
actually,
that
yeah.
game, you know. And just speaking of like, Spurs wants to ginger, but like you can never know. It's just it's two prestigious teams. You never know.
Yeah, you never know who can. But Kelechi, if I should ask you, what do you think is what's not working for Thomas Frank? Because it looks like the team is almost there, but against Chelsea, it just looked like the old Spursy kind of team all over again. I mean, to think that they were at home and they played that poorly against Chelsea, they now have Manchester United coming this weekend. You feel they can turn it around?
Sorry, I had to check my shoulder.
I said it's not this one.
Sorry. But I think Frank needs time, really and truly.
With all the money they've spent.
Romero has been out for the last 3 games.
Okay.
And Van der Ven is not really a leader per se. So it's been difficult to get the results. And then Xavi Simons as well with all the money spent.
I feel the attack has not something.
Yes, I agree. We're missing Son, we're missing Romero, and you can tell when we were playing. Papi Matissa has been out of the side, so obviously you can tell expecting our play when he's on the pitch.
Yeah,
it's a different Tottenham team entirely. When he's out, there's a clear difference. I mean, I don't mind Palhinha, but I think he needs
a more creative player. He and Bentancur look like
almost the same profile.
A mirror image of the same profile.
I think we're missing Madison.
Yeah.
Madison, please, if you're seeing this, come back. Bissouma as well, please. We love you.
Yeah.
Please come back.
Okay, let me ask you, Chelsea Wolves.
I think Chelsea should win that.
Come on. We shouldn't be.
I can't lie. I watched that game against Wolves.
Yeah.
I saw Maresca try 3-1-5-1 formation in the build-up phase, and it was interesting to see that jiggers. But considering 3 goals in the half of football, in the second half 3 goals to 1
against a low,
it's horrible. There's no excuse for that. They should do better. I feel like everybody should be flogged. That played that game. If not for Jimmy Gittins, only as well have ended up, because really actually, I mean, Wolves deserved to win.
Yeah.
Based on the second half performance alone. And if we carry this on to the next game against them, they'll beat us.
Okay. Let me ask you, Vitor Pereira is gone now for Wolves. You feel the manager bounce will be something for them when they go to Stamford Bridge, knowing fully well that the last time they met Chelsea, those 45 minutes, they really came out and played Chelsea. You feel Wolves will put up, a performance against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge this weekend?
I hope they do, but like Wolves have not been so spectacular this season. I don't think they've all drawn any game. They've drawn, I think, Spurs, but they've not been good at all this season. So I feel like Chelsea should be going there to win, get the 3 points.
Okay. But why is Tolu not playing? I don't understand why Tolu is not playing because
of Stroud Larsen.
If you like gym, he needs to go to the gym, man.
Who needs to go to the gym? Tolu?
Yeah.
To do what?
He's 6'6" and all of that, but
No, against Chelsea, I saw a player who doesn't need his team to play well to disturb the opponent. He was all over the place, putting Chelsea under pressure. And I don't see Wolves play like that in the Premier League. I feel Tolu should be starting more games because he's a different profile to Strand Larsen. Larsen wants the ball at his feet. But Tolu would take it to the defender, bully the defenders, and win balls
I feel like they're almost the same profile.
Yeah, Tolu is taller though.
Tolu is taller, Tolu is bigger. Tolu go body you. Strand Larsen is that European finesse player.
Yeah, but like, to be fair, in the Prem, if you have someone who is tall, technical, and an aerial threat, what else do you need?
To be fair.
That's why I feel he should be starting.
No, that's Strand Larsen. Tolu, I don't think Tolu's as technical as Strand Larsen.
I believe. I believe.
Also, experience.
I believe if Tolu plays more for Wolves, they will pose a better threat in the attack because I saw what he did against Chelsea. If it was Strand Larsen, Strand Larsen needs the team.
I think you underrate Strand Larsen.
No, I'm not underrating Strand Larsen. I feel Strand Larsen needs the team to play well for him to perform because he's been playing at the bottom of the table. But Tolu is that player who just
the game against West Ham.
Yeah, I saw that game. Yeah,
it's 2 goals.
Yeah, I'm not saying Strand Larsen, but where are they? Strand Larsen has been playing. Where are they on the table?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so, because see,
I believe they
I've-
should have a front two.
Yeah, because I've seen there were those games where Chelsea will be shit, and all they will do is throw the ball to Drogba. He will just cause commotion in the box because of his size, and Maluda or someone else will pick up the ball and score. So I feel Wolves can feed off that kind of thing now, because whatever they are doing,
It's not working.
it's not working. Everton, Fulham.
I see Everton trying to pick up something there.
I think Fulham just edge it.
I think that game will be it will be a question of who performs,
clinical.
who will not be less.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think it will be a question of who will perform more. It's just whoever will not go lower.
fall
Yeah,
their
who don't go for their hand, who don't go for their hand, I go get result that day.
Me personally, I feel like
It's
Everton should be winning that game though.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the players, they have Grealish, they have Ndiaye.
But Fulham too, I've got a couple of decent players too. But
Yeah, Everton game against Wolves. I think we should be seeing that rush hour front two.
yeah,
It's more from Wolves. Basically, rush hour means like Hwang Chan and
Yeah. Okay. West Ham 18th place, Burnley 19th, Survivor Series.
I feel like West Ham should be going there to win that one.
They are home, so
I feel like the Nuno is going there to ginger. Burnley just a bit not the sharpest. So I feel like West Ham should be-
Yeah, I mean, Nugo's first win.
yeah, last
So I
week.
think it's something he wants to carry on. Whereas Burnley 19th. I mean, they played Arsenal last
Yeah.
week, so fair enough. They lost 3 points, but I mean, against teams that they should be beating or competing, they tend to do well. So I think this is another game where it could be a draw easily, or they could even upset West Ham.
Yeah, another low table teams, Nottingham Forest versus Leeds. That one is they'll be fighting for everything right now.
Yeah.
But-
First.
But I feel Leeds are the right opponent for Nottingham Forest right now.
Yeah.
After that draw against Manchester United, you need a team where you feel you can go out and
go there and
believe
win. Yeah,
you should win. But it doesn't mean
It's not going
Yeah.
to be easy for them.
My issue with both teams is, I mean, both teams create a lot of chances.
okay.
Both teams are not clinical. Leeds play a type of football that you need your DM to be very, very mobile, and you need your wingers to be sharp.
Yeah.
Now, we're doing with Calvert-Lewin. I don't really like it
Okay.
as much.
He's a big man, so
Yeah, but I mean, in Mecha, he's cute, no homo. But like,
yeah.
when it's time to be cute, be cute.
Yeah.
When it's time to put the ball in the net.
put the ball in the net.
Put the
Yeah.
net, you get. So my issue as well with
Noah,
Forest.
okay.
Noah is a very good outlet,
Yeah.
but I feel like he needs to adjust
Okay.
properly to the league, because it's one that he's great 1v1. He's quick.
Yeah.
He can score. We've seen him play for AC Milan
Yeah.
and Napoli, and
Napoli.
he has balled out. So coming to Leeds in Premier League, we know, okay, he's an elite player
Yeah.
who can play at a very high level. So
Okay.
I mean, he
I
just
think for me,
needs-
he just needs to position himself in a way whereby he doesn't need too many touches.
Yeah, he needs like one of games.
Yeah.
Maybe put him in the front two, because I don't think out wide in the Premier League, if you're playing out wide, most times you're hogging the touchline. So before you cut in to start posing a threat,
Yeah.
you have like
too much work.
sack instantly.
Yeah.
So it's horrible. It's horrible.
Two teams now who look like they're on the resurgence. Aston Villa, versus Bournemouth. Looks like that kind of game where there will be lots of goals, and it will be a question of the better defense. Because Bournemouth, they want to attack.
Yeah.
It's like they're punching above their weight. Aston Villa too, despite that loss to Liverpool, are just finding their feet after not scoring the first 5 games.
Yeah, I think both teams are very much one-man teams,
Okay.
if I must say, because Villa, if you lock up Rodgers, the game is done. If you lock up Semenyo, the game is done. City, they did a good job of sticking to Semenyo. So
yeah.
if you look at the game, his touches were lower than the last 2-3 games.
Okay.
Rodgers against Liverpool, when Van Dijk went out to pick him up on the halfway line,
Yeah. Nothing again.
everything stops.
Wow.
So I think it's whoever can limit one person, then we can say, okay, this team can win. But if Semenyo wants to have a great game, I'm sorry for they're winning. They're winning.
Bournemouth is going to get that
Yeah.
one, even though it's going to be at Villa Park.
if he's ready to play ball,
Yeah.
they're winning.
Brentford versus Newcastle.
Brentford has been on and off this season. You know, Otemade, I feel like Otemade also be scoring, but like some games.
Yeah, but they can't be dependent on just one. I don't think it would be wise for Newcastle to be dependent on Waterman all the
I
time.
don't think they are just dependent on him. It's just like they are not fully on form. There are lots of changes in the team.
Yeah.
So like they are still trying to adapt to that their attack.
Yeah, and Wissa has not yet.
Yeah, to be fair, like Newcastle, so far I feel like they're the easiest team to crack open. They haven't changed their style or philosophy. The only new signing is Malik Thor and his centre back.
Yeah.
You get the same Gordon and Barnes. Okay, Elanga, but Elanga has been stopped.
Elanga has the same profile with Gordon and the rest.
Yeah, he has not really had that run of games.
It's actually hard. It's actually on the game, but it's just very, very inconsistent with what Eddie Howe wants. Like Jacob Murphy is, more experienced in the system and all of that. So Elanga needs time to adjust. But even at that, he's been very, very stop starts and very, very slow. And if they get found out or more Rapso, because Bruno and Tonali
that midfield.
And basically goes to fall.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you now. If you look at the fixtures this weekend, what is one sure fixture and where do you expect the surprise to be?
The surprise game, I feel like maybe the Chelsea versus Wolves game. You never know.
Okay.
Wolves want to get their first win in that game.
Okay. Then the sure fixture.
No, Arsenal to win
Sunderland.
I just made it myself for 10k.
I don't know why.
10k.
I don't know why it took you so long to say that Arsenal. I knew you were going to say Arsenal. Okay, let me ask you, Kelechi.
But that's my opinion. That's why.
No, of course. No, I could predict. I don't know why you wasted time to say those things because I could predict this where this guy is going to go towards. Okay, Kelechi, let me ask you one sure fixture and one shock fixture.
One sure fixture would be Tottenham United.
What's sure about that game?
Goals,
yeah. Bunches and bunches.
Go flow.
Yeah, go flow. Yeah.
My over, go show.
Okay. So shock fixture.
Shock fixture. I don't see Sunderland Arsenal. But I think a shock fixture could be Aston Villa and Bournemouth. Yeah.
What's going to shock us there?
It might not be high scoring. Might not be high scoring.
Might just be that conservative smash and grab 1-0 and everybody just locks up shop. Yeah. All right, that's our own take. What's your own take ahead of the week? 11 games of the English Premier League. Let us know which sure fixture do you think is out there and which shock fixture is awaiting each and every one of us.